Podcast 36, Reflection.
Awaken the leader inside. Follow the path of leadership. Never give up. Never stop trying. Get up. Believe in yourself. Not every day is going to be easy, but you got to challenge yourself. You need courage. Be ready. Stop waiting for it to happen. Go make it happen. Harness the power within. You were destined to be a leader. Follow the path of leadership. Awaken the leader inside.
Podcast 36, Reflection. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. My name is Rubalcava, and I'm your host here at Awaken the Leader Inside. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode, and if this is your first time tuning in, I appreciate you guys finding the show, and I'm sure you'll learn a lot from it. So we are coming to an end for Season 1. Can you believe it? It's been a year since we started this project, and man, I'm just going to tell you guys, it's been such a very humbling journey, very amazing journey, just talking about leadership with you guys. And I really hope that some of the things we talk about help you grow, or help you at least think about some of the things that we can do differently as leaders. So I just wanted to share with you guys some of my own personal reflection. This year has been truly, truly remarkable for me, because I want to tell you guys this. The more that I share leadership and share some of my own personal hardships, it helps me grow too. And that's why I think reflecting is so important in your leadership. There are going to be times where it's very difficult. There's going to be times when you're going to have to take a step back to be objective and really evaluate your own leadership. And those things can be so difficult and so hard the first time you experience that. So for those of you that are new leaders, I know how difficult it can be. Even being an experienced leader, it can be extremely difficult and extremely humbling if we're not opening to grow. So I want to tell you guys, looking back on this journey of this last year, this project helped me grow too. It helped me really evaluate my own leadership throughout my career and even throughout this show, and to try to figure out how I can help you guys better. And all the feedback that you've given to me has really helped me understand how to help you better. So I want you to keep sending me emails, keep sending me messages on, Facebook, Instagram, and all social media. I truly believe that we are on this journey together and that we're going to learn from each other. So I'm looking forward to, next season where we can start to develop a community that we can share our insights of real world events that are happening to us right now. So you don't have to wait for the podcast. We can talk about stuff as a community. And I think that's the next step in our evolution of this show, is that I've learned that you guys are such a huge part of influencing the show, and I want you to be more involved with it as we talk about leadership and as we grow from each other. So let's just take a look back on this season. One of the things that really truly helped me in leadership, and we talked about it probably earlier on in the season, is the 7 values of leadership. They are truly the tools that we can use to help dissect our leadership and help evaluate what are our strengths, what do we do really well, and what are the areas that maybe our leadership is struggling, and take a deep dive look into our own leadership. One of the things that I know that I got a lot of positive feedback is the Foundation series, because it really helps us evaluate and go back to look at in the very beginning of our leadership, or even if we hit a wall in our leadership, we can look at the Foundation series to talk about some of the pitfalls and some of the hardships that have caused us to kind of go off track. They're a great way to figure out what's happening in our career, what's happening to our leadership, so that we can evaluate it. And I want you guys to remember that on the website, awakentheleaderinside.com, you can break it down by each value of leadership. And any podcast that had to do with, let's say, accountability, you can just look up accountability, and every podcast that had to do with that will show up. So as we're learning and we're discussing certain values, they'll show up that way, versus looking at the entire, episodes for the entire season and trying to figure out which ones had to do with it. I made it really simple on the website, so you can just go ahead and pull down the drop menu, and you can look for very specific values. I want to leave you with this, you guys. As we grow as leaders, there's no doubt that it's going to be challenging. There's no doubt that it's going to be some of the most difficult things that we face as leaders. But the more you're in tune with taking the time to reflect, it could be daily, it could be weekly, it could be monthly, and absolutely yearly. Think about all the great things that you've done. And I think this is so important because for many of us, the first thing that we look at is all the things we did wrong. But I want you to really evaluate what are the things that you're most proud of as you reflect on this year, and what are the takeaways that you took from it that helped you grow. And if you're not taking time to actually reflect, I'm telling you, you are selling yourself short. Reflection is the key to leadership. Reflection is the key to growth. So it's so important that you take time to evaluate what you're doing great and be proud of that. Be proud of what you've grown from, because as you look back on a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, you're going to see how much you've grown because you were open to evaluating your own leadership. And I want you to think about some of the things that you could have done different. At least 3 things that you could have done different. For me, I will honestly say that time management was extremely difficult for me this year because I'm still in the field, guys. I'm still working, and then juggling a family and juggling the show and the websites. Time management became a very difficult thing for me to manage, but I found different solutions. Some of them, you guys, were resorting back to recording in my car, recording remotely. I mean, all these different things because I couldn't find a solution that worked until I did that. So I want you to really think about the things that maybe we struggle with, maybe that we could have done different. So as you evaluate your leadership and you really focus on what you can do differently, those 3 should be at the top. It could be personal development, it could be time management, it could be very specific values, and it could be finding a mentor if you haven't found one. And I know I've mentioned this many, many times on the show. You need to find a mentor. All of us have mentors, including myself. It doesn't matter your level of experience. You need to find someone that helps you keep focus, razor sharp focus, so that you can continue to push through whatever obstacles are in your way. So if you haven't done that yet, make sure you really, truly reach out to somebody. And I'm always available, you guys. I'm at, email me at david@awakenthelleaderinside.com. You can find me on Facebook, Awaken the Leader 1, Instagram, Awaken the Leader, Twitter, Awaken the Leader. Find me, reach out to me, share your stories, and I'll help you find a solution for whatever roadblock is in the way. So I want to tell you guys, it's been an amazing journey this year, and it's hard to believe that a year ago I started this project. A year ago we released our first, I think we released 10 episodes right off the bat. And man, it's been such a journey. It's been such an amazing journey, and you guys have influenced the show, and I just think it's been very humbling to be a part of such an amazing journey. And I want to tell you guys, I am truly, truly blessed to have such an amazing listenership. And I really, truly appreciate you guys. So stay tuned, you guys. We are going to take a small hiatus. I'm hoping to release a couple of bonus episodes as we wait to release season number 2 in February. Thank you so much, guys. I love you guys. Keep it coming. And I appreciate everything you do. You truly, truly make a difference. If you've enjoyed this episode, please log on to iTunes and leave me a review. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Stay tuned for the next podcast. Always remember, awaken the leader inside.